Hey guys, Dave from Guys Reviews here with yet another video. So we have a very cool unboxing today, especially for those of you who are fighting game fans. Today I decided to go ahead and get the Razer Kitsune. Something I've been looking forward to for quite a while. It's been out of stock for some time and I missed out on the first round. So finally was able to grab one. It was just released a few days ago again. And it's actually out of stock again. So it's a very popular product apparently, or they're not making enough, who knows. But anyway, I was able to grab one. So I was happy to finally be able to kind of review and unbox this for you guys. So today though, we'll be focusing on the unboxing. Later on I may do a follow-up review to give my thoughts on it. But today we'll be focusing on what the Razer Kitsune actually looks like, how it kind of feels initially, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts. So first off, just quick tour of the box again, right? Pretty straightforward. This is compatible with PlayStation 5 and PC, and I believe also with PlayStation 3. For some reason, it does not seem to be compatible for PlayStation 4, from what I read online, but I won't be able to test that. So let me know if you do test it out, and if that is the case. On the back, though, we kind of have a full breakdown of the different pieces, right? It uses optical and precision. It does use laser for the input for the different keys, so that's pretty cool. I've heard it has really good input. There's not much of a lag or delay when you do press down on the button, so that's pretty cool. I'll have to test that out and see if that is true, because if so, it's a really cool feature. So other than that, there's not much else going on in the box, right? So I'll go ahead and get this opened up. We do have two tapes here on the sides. So we'll go ahead and remove that. All right, so that's pretty much it. Nothing here on the box besides some little foam pads. But other than that, here's the actual controller. And it's actually very nice. It looks very cool. I went ahead and went with the standard black color. There is also a Cammy and Chun-Li edition, but didn't really find those for me. So I went ahead and went with the all black. Hopefully they do release some additional decals or something like that where you can kind of customize this, because I do know it's very important for some of you guys. But for the time being, it doesn't seem there's a whole lot of customization besides just some decals that are available right at the Razer website, at least for now. Other than that, the keys feel very nice and very quiet, as you can probably tell. There's not a whole lot of clicky clacks going on or anything like that. It's very quiet, so Razer did a very good job there. I do know my girlfriend definitely does not appreciate when there's a whole lot of noise, so she'll probably like this, hopefully. Other than that, we have the PlayStation buttons up top. I know the kind of light doesn't help. And then we also do have a PC versus PS5 option here, so you can switch that very easily. And then there is also a lock here to lock the buttons up top so you don't accidentally press them, especially if you're at a tournament or something like that, right? We don't want that happening. And then on the left hand side, we have the standard pause and share button for the PS5. And then we also have the touchpad up here, of course. Let's go ahead and remove this from here. Let's see what else is included. So as far as the back of the controller, as you see, it is very nice and light, which I like. And it's also very thin, as you can probably tell. It's almost as thin as a laptop these days, or a tablet. So it's very nice. It's very nice. You should be able to carry this around very easily. It does have a rubber pad on the back, but right now it's a plastic covering, so I'll keep that on there for now. So put this here to the side. And since we have the cable and nothing else here, so we'll put this to the side. Let's see what's included in this box here. And yep, that's pretty much it. Just like the standard Razer thank you note, the instruction manual in case you want to read that. And then we also have the cable. Cable seems to be standard USB-C on one end, and of course just regular USB. Yeah, exactly, regular USB on the other end, so pretty straightforward. Now, one of the cool things that I saw online for the Razer Kitsune is that it does have a lock here. So like when you connect the cable here, you can unlock this here and put the cable, or connect the cable, and then you can lock it right back up. That way there's no risk of you accidentally pulling the cable, having it rip out or unplug, you know? So it's very useful. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about some of the pros and cons of the Razer Kitsune. So again, haven't had a chance to test it out yet, but at least from what I can tell. And also forgot to mention, it does have RGB around, so that's very cool. So especially with compared to some other ones, right? It's really cool that Razer was able to add that in there. Of course, that's one of the things they're really known for, right? The RGB lighting, so definitely couldn't miss out on that. So this does have that. Now, the other thing is that the Razer Kitsune is not very customizable. We gotta be honest, right? Especially for those of you who are coming from like arcade sticks and stuff like that. This is not customizable, especially like some of the other leverless 5 pads. This one is kind of standard, right? We gotta use Razer proprietary hardware, especially with the buttons. They are using Razer's proprietary keys, which does have some advantages, right? It's a very modern technology, especially with the laser input, but it is hot swappable from what I've read online. You are able to swap these out for others. For other keys, just make sure you are very careful because they are easy to break, but it is possible. But then you'll be losing out on some of that benefit of the laser input when it comes to input delay and input lag. So just keep an eye out for that. As far as the cable, right, one of the things too is this is the cable it comes with. As I mentioned, it's USB-C and then standard USB-A on one end, but you could definitely add in an adapter. And if you are using a more modern laptop with only USB-Cs, like mine is, you are able to use an adapter for that without any issues. And of course, since it's mainly designed for PS5, then should it be an issue? PS5 has regular USB inputs, so that should not be an issue if you're looking to use it for at least just console gaming. Other than that, let's go ahead and test out the rubber pad, see how good that is. Let's go ahead and remove the plastic covering. Let's give that a test. Okay, yep, and it's very good. Didn't expect anything different, but once it's there, it barely moves at all. So that's good, right? Especially as you're playing, don't want this moving around, and that is the case. Did a really good job with that. Now, as far as the front plate here, it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet. I've had to clean a little bit already, so make sure you have a microfiber cloth close by if you want to keep this nice and clean, especially as you start getting into those intense sweaty sessions. This could definitely get pretty dirty, so just keep an eye out for that, at least until they come up with like a skin or something that you can swap this out for where it doesn't get as dirty. But other than that, guys, that's kind of the initial thoughts on it. I'm really looking forward to using it. I'll let you know what my thoughts are once I have a chance to test it out. First time using a leverless controller, so definitely you need to get some practice in there. It'll be a bit of an adjustment for sure, but I'm really looking forward to testing this out and see how it plays out. And I guess let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you looking to get this? Or if not, let me know what other alternatives there are if you wanted to get into the leverless 5-pad scene, especially if it is kind of a first-time user. Oh, and then one quick thing, I almost forgot to mention the price. Of course, downside, also one of the cons, you are paying for the Razer tax. So this is around $300. I know some other leverless pads are around that same price range, but they do have some other benefits, right? You can customize them much more easily. You can change the front facing plates, change the keys around without any issues. For this one though, yeah, a little bit on the expensive side for limited customizability. And almost forgot to mention as well, if you are looking to go into the competitive scene, or if you are a pretty advanced fighting game player, then by pressing down and up, from what I read online, they do follow Capcom's rule, where down plus up equals neutral. So if that is a deal breaker for you, you may not want to go with this controller quite yet. At least from what I read on some of the different forums, including Reddit, Razer is potentially planning on releasing an update where you can change that around, but for the time being, it does follow Capcom's default rule of down plus up equals neutral. So also something to look out for. Alright guys, looking forward to the next video. I should have one here very, very soon. Have a nice figure to unbox for you guys. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Remember to like and subscribe. Until next time guys, see you later.